So, how much of you did you bring to this character?
About 95% of myself. With the help of Spike, of course. He allowed me to, well, have significant input. I didn't realize it at the time, but many of the actors were given the opportunity to bring a lot of themselves to their character. Rosie, I'm sure, did. I'm quite sure Bill did. And I thought it made for a very happy set and a lot of happy actors. I thought it might be difficult. Most screenplay writers you get with are a little reluctant to allow themselves to allow that kind of thing to occur. But early on, at the beginning, I didn't realize that Spike would be this way. Incidentally, I was 17 when we started shooting this movie. I just looked a lot older than I. And it was a great experience. However, I didn't realize it was a political thriller when we were making it. You know, Spike said to me, just said a couple of moments ago, that the American public knew we were telling the truth. And I truly think that the reason they reacted positively for this film was because Spike made a wonderful film.
That's right.
Thank you, Danny.
There are all sorts of messages in it, because as you know, I am the Jackie Robinson of the black films. I mean, along with this one, I did Harlem Nights as well, right after this.
So, you are introduced in this film. How were you discovered?
Long story short, go to a nightclub. I didn't know it was his birthday. He was having a butt contest to see which black woman in the club had the biggest ass.
You leaving stuff out there?
What?
Song. What's the song?
Oh, the song.
What's the song called?
Doing the butt?
No, The Butt.
Okay. The butt.
What movie was that?
School Days.
Was that not the #1 R&B song at the time?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is what I had to deal with. So I get on the speaker to mock the whole thing and everything, and then these bouncers come over and tell me to get down, and he was there, and we got in an argument, and he kept laughing at me while I was cursing him out. And he asked me where I was from, and I said Brooklyn, and he started laughing at me, and I cursed him out again. And then he said, "Tonight is fate," and that was it.
So was it the butt or the accent?
Was it my ass or my accent? Is
That's
that what
I'm
you're asking me?
No, I'm asking.
And you went to college for this?
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret about the whole, right after we did this film, I did a couple other films like Sister Act, and I was playing this older guy, and people were like writing me talking about, damn, how did you get so old so fast? And I was actually old when I did do the right thing. So I was not this young black kid from Brooklyn, really. I was a 35-year-old from Atlanta who came up to Brooklyn to make this movie with Spike. So that was the secret, of me capturing young black manhood. Yeah. I was faking it, man. Faking the funk.
Aren't we all? Yeah. So you literally carry the weight of politically conscious, socially conscious rap. Have you carried that after this film into a period of hip hop that represented perhaps its golden age? Did people come to equate you with Public Enemy and Fight the Power?
Well, I've gotten out of a lot of ass whippings over the years. I can basically hang out in any community, all over Brooklyn. When the Decepticons were back in the day, they would be, "Hey, man, it's you." So it has been great. And that era of hip-hop, to me, has never been touched. I still, thank you. I still listen to all the old stuff. I'm not crazy about the new stuff. But I'm like 60-something now, so I'm still listening to hip-hop in my 60s.
It's in its 40th year. Hip hop is middle aged, if you didn't know it. But you are evil incarnate in this film.
Yes.
That
This was one of my first films. And then I went back to California. I was living there. And people were mad at me. I mean, there were brothers in the street telling me, "You killed Radio Raheem." I had to change my phone number. And I'll tell you what, when I was doing it, like, it was one of my first things, and I didn't think much of it, but I do remember. It was like a family. We had a great time, man. It was great. I never was in fear of anything. I mean, it was just a great experience. And look at this, 25 years later, we're still talking about this, man. It's amazing, man. It's great to be part of this.
Now this may sound a kind of inappropriate question, but I can't help but ask it. So one of the things that the black folks fantasize about is being a fly on the wall when white people are amongst themselves, right? So did you ever get the high five from an NYPD officer or any other police officers, like, because you've described what the brother said to you, but tell us if you ever had a moment where someone said, you did the right thing.
Could I interrupt the moment? I did Port Apache to Bronx. I threw a Puerto Rican off the roof. I got all sorts of high fives. That's not a discriminating thing. It just actually occurred. I'm sorry.
I'm going to be honest with you.
It was a different New York back then.
Wait. I'm going to be honest with you. I have never seen or heard any white person come up to me and say, "Good job." Not one.
Good. That's good.
Not one.
That's good. That's actually reassuring, although
Let's keep
a lot
hope
of bad
alive,
things
man.
still
Absolutely.
happen. Yeah.